if my son or daughter wants to change courses, what do I do? Get anxious?
Well, definitely. Try to hold back. I think my third child, Garen, who's at uni just now, I think he benefited from me having 2 daughters before that, because when it was the first one that wanted to do that, it was like, oh my God, you're not doing that, and putting all this pressure. I certainly learned now that you really need to take a step back, hold back what you're thinking, and just sit down and really talk to your child and say, why are you feeling that way, and really truly listen to them. And just hear what's really making them unhappy. Be cautious that they're not blaming the course, because if they are, then they need to look into that as well. And just really offer them support, and and I think it's really aligning too and reassuring them, yes, you realize it is difficult. It's a huge transformation from high school where everything was laid out, and uni now is pretty free for all, and it's up to them to attend classes and do the work and not have somebody pressuring them. And so you don't want to take that role as a parent. You do really want to start saying, okay, I'm going to step back, and now what do you think? And then together, I think, through that encouragement, I think you have to really help them research. If they want to change the course, they say, okay, let's be accountable for that. Let's find out what is it you want to do, what's going to make you happy, what are you thinking, and together make sure you both research and put a lot of the onus on the actual student to do it, so they start taking some responsibility for that. I think the best thing you can do as a parent in that as well is find out as much as you can. And be aware there's an awful lot of guidance, a lot of help, and I certainly learned that along the way. So I was a much better sounding board for my third child when, and they would say, okay, what am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to go? And I'd already had that information. So learning a little bit about what the university structure is about, what the course is about yourself, you can really help them.
It's not easy for parents to reserve judgment in situations like this. Hey?
It's best just to be the third child.
Yes, if you're as I was, that's true. Third child, youngest gets it easy.
Exactly.
Parents are tired of you. But what you say is true, but that is a hard thing to do. You have to suck in that breath and go, oh, I knew you'd do this. Or there's been, we could trace this back to grade 6. You were the same when you were 14, and I guess they're the things that we all naturally do, but we have to try not to, because you want it to be a good decision, and a decision that is that helps your kids have that motivation that Jim was speaking of.
And once you've done all that, I think it's a really valid thing to look at and say there is a valid reason then for them to change the course, and support them in doing that.